Hello, hello. Last night I posted my first haul video from a Publix grocery shopping trip, and I mentioned that I would share a couple of meals that we were going to make out of some of the items that I picked up, and this is one of them. This is a very simple and inexpensive meal, and it's actually one of our favorites. So, I just want to take you through the ingredients. There's not many, but I picked up all of these, except the tuna fish. I picked all of these up last night. And I'll link to that video below if you want to watch it. So first thing you're going to need is some dumpling noodles. I buy the no yolk because I am allergic to eggs. So I buy this type of dumpling noodles, but you can buy any kind that you like. This is just what I prefer for my allergies. Oh, and let me just show you that this is a 12-ounce bag. Okay, so next is a small can. Let's see, how many ounces is this can? This is 8.5 ounces. Again, any brand. I just usually pick up the Del Monte because they make the small size. You can get the large size can if you're going to use it again. We don't use peas really in anything other than this meal. So that's why I pick up the small one. But you can pick up any size, any brand peas that you like. Next is, this is another item that I picked up last night. Campbell's cream of mushroom soup, 1 can. A lot of stores make this also, so if you prefer a store brand, that's fine, or a different brand. We usually buy the heart healthy Campbell's, but they didn't have any. They had the fat free, but I don't like it. I find it a little bit too watery, so I went with the regular one, which we don't normally buy, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, you want to try to look for a lower fat version if you can. And then 2 cans of tuna fish. And again, you could pick up any tuna fish that you like, any one that your family likes. We prefer the Bumblebee Solid White Albacore. I'm quite picky about my tuna fish, and I've gone through just about every one on the market, and this seems to be the best of them. I won't rave about it, but it's the best of the ones that I've had so far. So those are the ingredients, really simple, and then I'll show you how I make it, show you what it looks like, and I will also let you know what I paid for each item. Okay, so the noodles are in, they're cooking, and I have the rest of my ingredients ready. I have the can of peas opened and drained. Same with the tuna fish, open and drained. A note on the tuna fish, you want to pick it up in water, not in the oil. The cream of mushroom is open and ready to go as soon as these noodles are done. Now, when you make this as soup, the directions call for a full can of water to be added. We normally add a half a can of water and a half a can of milk. Lately, though, we have been adding a full can of milk, and it's been making it a little more creamy, a little more thick. But since I picked up the regular cream of mushroom and not the heart healthy like I normally do, I think this time I'm going to just go ahead and go back to the half a can of water and the half a can of milk. I have my milk already out. It's a good idea to take it out a little bit ahead of time so it's room temperature and not cold from the refrigerator as you're adding it in. And we buy reduced fat milk. We actually buy the Greenwise brand from Publix, which is their organic line. So all of that is ready to go. I have a fork here for my tuna fish, and we're going to give these noodles a little stir, and then we'll check back in as soon as they're done. So the cream of mushroom is in. I definitely want to suggest that you have a little rubber spatula handy because quite a bit of it sticks to the can and you'll want to get all that out. So I added the cream of mushroom into the noodles after I drained it, of course, and added a half a can of milk and a half a can of water, and I mixed all that in. Then I dumped in the 2 cans of tuna fish, which I'm about to give a little stir right now. As soon as I'm done stirring this, what I'm going to do is take some out for my daughter. She doesn't like the peas, so I'm going to take a little bit out, throw it in this bowl, and then I'm going to add in a half a can of peas. Okay, so I took out some for my daughter, and I put it in a bowl that has a lid. That way I can put it in the refrigerator for her, and she's working right now, so she'll have this later. Then I dumped in a half a can of the peas, and I just put it in right from the can, no need to heat it up. And I mixed that in, and then I'm starting to make the rest of the bowls. So that's it with the peas. And if you don't like it with the peas, then you don't have to add them, but the peas add a little bit of a nice taste to it, and it just gives it a little bit of color. So here is my Publix receipt from last night. The cream of mushroom was $1.43. The small can of peas was 95 cents. And the no yolk dumplings were $2.39. I had already bought the 2 cans of tuna fish. They're usually between $1.79 and $1.99 a can, so I just added in $4 for the tuna fish for a grand total of $8.77. And there you have it, one of our favorite inexpensive and quick and easy meals. If you like tuna fish, you'll definitely love this meal. If you do decide to make it, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know what you thought. Please thumb up or comment or subscribe. I would love that. If you have a channel below, you can link it below, and I'll love to come and check it out as well. Okay, have a great evening and enjoy.